Hello everyone, my name is Ishita Nair and I have graduated from MIT Vishwashanti Gurukul in Pune, and I will be an incoming freshman to Lynn University this fall. I've won a full tuition scholarship from the Next Genius Scholarship Program, and I will be majoring in psychology or forensic investigations. I heard about the Next Genius Scholarship Program through my university counselor during my 12th grade applications, and honestly, it was too good to be true. I didn't really believe that such a program could exist where you would be getting a full scholarship into a US university. Um, I was a Canada oriented student and I had actually applied to all the top universities of Canada, and I was so headstrong that I will be going to Canada that I only applied to Lynn in the US. And I was like, okay, let me just give this a shot. I, in fact, didn't really adhere to the deadlines and I actually forgot about it until my friend actually asked me that, hey, Ishita, have you applied to the program? So I applied one day before the deadline, and this just comes to show how coincidences can completely change your life. The first step of the Next Genius Scholarship Program is, of course, the level 1 test which we have to give, which is a basic English and math exam. After that, they do ask you for your top 3 preferences of universities, and they do allocate you to one of those universities. Most likely it will be your first one depending on the number of seats available, and Lynn University was my top preference. um, After the college allocation, the colleges do invite you for an interview where you will be a bunch of students who have applied to the same colleges, where it'll be like an exchange of discussions and different facts about each other. Really an icebreaker session, not really an interview. It's not a formal atmosphere. It's something that's a lot of fun. We play a lot of games and we make so many new friends during this entire experience. And I think that this is such a wonderful opportunity for anyone who does want to study in the US, because this application process, it's such a holistic one where you're not just typing an essay behind a computer screen and clicking submit, but you're actually meeting these admissions officers in person, and they're getting to know you on a personal level, which really adds on to your application. Once I won the scholarship, I knew Lynn was the university for me because of the small class size and the teacher student ratio, which is, I think, 22 to 1. And this really appealed to me because I loved the idea that my professor would actually know me and know my work and my name, compared to the typical college classroom where you're sitting at the back and no one knows your name. So this was something that was really important to me. Secondly, Lynn has an iPad powered learning system, which means that Lynn is one of the 3 schools in the US that is affiliated with Apple. We have iPad powered learning, which means that we get an iPad in our freshman year, which is ours to keep, and all of our textbooks, notebooks, all our courses, everything is on that iPad. So there's no more carrying heavy school bags and lagging around different notes and sheets of paper. Everything's on one device, secure and organized for you. Lastly, I chose Lynn because of the heavy importance they give to the development of soft skills, which as opposed to hard skills, which are the skills the technical terms of your subject and the content of your major. Soft skills are actually the communication skills you have and the way you pursue a job, your job application, how you talk to people. So that's something that really appealed to me, because I think in this modern day world, it's really important to know, to have these soft skills to reach a successful level. Knowing how to write a good resume and applying for a job, these are skills that no one really teaches you, but you need to know them to have a successful career. So these are some. And lastly, I also chose Lynn because of the 3-year accelerated program, which meant that I could finish my bachelor's degree, my bachelor's undergraduate degree in 3 years instead of 4. And that was great because I would be saving an entire year of tuition, and it would really cut down on the costs of college. And lastly, I think Next Genius is it's a golden opportunity for anyone who wants to study in the US. And I think there's no harm to give it a try and actually go for it. It's something that's very real, very in your reach. You can definitely do it. And if you work hard and give your application in a like in a presentable manner, you definitely do have a shot at getting this wonderful scholarship, which could potentially pave your entire future. So I think there's no harm in trying this. This community is really friendly, warm. We welcome you with open arms, and it's almost like being in a family where we talk to each other on a daily basis and get to know each other, and we leave with um, a ton of experiences and new friends. So my one advice would be, definitely do try. There's no harm in trying, and don't give up. Have confidence and go for it.